welcome back to my channel. I already filmed this video once. But for some reason, like, certain areas of it will not download, which is really annoying. So I thought today I'd do a room tour. I love these kinds of videos. Oh, she's off. She's gnawing at her own leg. I love these kinds of videos. I always have, and I think it's quite nice to, like, capture a certain moment in time, because I won't have this room forever, because I still live with my parents. Probably will be for the foreseeable, to be honest with you. But yeah, I still live with my parents, but I really quite like my room. And we live in a rented house, so this isn't really exactly what I would like to do in my own space one day. But for now, it's what I've got. So this is my front door to the bedroom, my bedroom door. Okay, so this is a poster that I bought yesterday from a retro market, and I will upload some videos from it. And it's obviously like a vintage poster. I don't actually know what Lido is. It might be like a Parisian, oh my god, I can't talk, a Parisian magazine. If you are new to my channel, I normally do art videos, and I will be going forward, and my subscribers will know that I love stuff like this, and I went through a bit of a phase of painting like it, and I will go through that phase again. So yes, I like this very much. And then we come over this wall. This is the most boring wall, by the way, of the whole bedroom. So my wardrobe, the reason I did that was because I was sick of the blankness of it all. So the walls are magnolia. You're not supposed to paint them because it's a rented house. This isn't actually my wardrobe. This is the guy who owns the house's wardrobe. But I thought, well, I can take the doors off and then the colours will come through. Sometimes I do organise it so that it's in like a colour pattern scheme. But I didn't today. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm wearing as much colour as I used to like a few years ago, which is kind of sad, but I don't know. That is my pants drawer. Where's my finger? There it is. There's my pants drawer. And then this is the miscellaneous drawer that everyone has. Like that. So yeah, very much a load of stuff in there that I will never see the light of day, probably. This is my dog. She likes to lie like a little seal, don't you, darling? And then you come around here, and then I have some like my hair straighteners and my hair curlers. And then I'm very, very lucky because I have a bathroom. Hello. I have a bathroom, and honestly, I think I've been spoiled because I just know that I think I'd struggle to share a bathroom now. But also, that's a pretty privileged problem to have. Here we are. Here's my bathroom. We've got a sink, that mirror, which is quite flattering actually when the lights are on, and then a shower, which is fab. My favourite thing about this house though is that we actually live on a hill. So like when I'm standing in the shower, I look out my window and I can just see trees because it looks like we're in a big tree house kind of. It's pretty nice like that. So then you come out my bathroom and shower ensuite, I know. Then I have my little makeup basket because I prefer any day sitting on the floor there rather than like sitting at a vanity or dressing table. I don't know. I just prefer sitting on the floor. The carpet's seen better days because of me preferring to sit on the floor though. Not very organised or great or anything really, and I don't spend loads of money on makeup. One thing I will recommend though is this Lush. It's Lush Tinted Moisturiser. I clearly love it. I also have a thing for losing lids. Excuse the hairy hair brush as well. I don't know why I molt. But yeah, so this is for makeup. Under here, I use that for like different creams and things that I rarely use, to be honest. This is for like my hairpins. So I have curlers, rollers even, in there. So this bit's a bit of a mess, to be honest. I could do with a much better system. Then I have a poster, because I'm not allowed anything on the wall, of The Lady with a Fan by Gustav Klimt, because it's beautiful. And I love the colours it is used and like the different textures. Obviously it's a poster, so you can't really say it, but then I have my mirror, which is floor length, a little bit slimming too, so can't complain about that. Then I have this one, which is by Matisse, very popular. Again, a bit of colour. That lamp I kind of hate, but again, it's just on the wall that came with the house. So I stuck this lantern on it, which is I've had forever. Is my little bedside table, an empty cup of tea because I'm British. Although I always leave a little bit. I don't know why, but this lamp I got from IKEA years ago and I love it because it just gives off such a warm glow. It's really lovely. I have my perfumes next to it and... okay, most of the time this is covered and stuff, I'm not gonna lie, but there's my lipstick. I also got some flipping nail varnish remover on here and it's completely ruined it. So that's a bit annoying, but I'll figure it out. I think I just need to varnish it again. Bedside drawer, just like, yep, I'm showing you. Oh, I shouldn't have showed you. So yeah, there's my bedside drawer. And moving on. So that sounded dodgy, but I promise it's not what it sounds like. Oh my god, I can't say that. Okay, then I have my old film camera. I used to film on this up until literally a month ago. But then I realised one day, I was like, oh wait, I have a phone camera that's probably better. But I still love this. I got this when I was 18 and I've got a lot of memories on here. So, but the lens won't close now. So it's seen better days. And all my books, I like to do a lot of drawing and I like to write. I like to write songs actually. I was going to say poems, but I kind of write them with a melody in my head. So that's where they live. And then moving on to my bed. I really like this window. Okay, I appreciate that it's beautiful because it's like a corner window. It's very cool. However, the windows in this house are so high because this house was built in 1908 or before then. I think it was 1908. And this was the bathroom. So I don't know, the windows are just high for some reason, but so it does get quite dark in here, which I hate because I love natural light, but I'm not complaining. And then I got my bed, which, right, this is brand new. I literally got this 2 days ago. Not sure how I feel about it. I'm in my pink era, so I thought I'll go for pink, and it's very soft, but I'm not sure. And I have to buy the pillowcases, but I don't know whether to get the same pillowcases. This is the old design I used to have and it was from IKEA, but my dog has a thing for nibbling through my bed sheets. Ever since she met my boyfriend, she comes in my room and she nibbles on the bed sheets. I don't know the animal psychology behind that, but it's what happens. So yes, here's my bed and this store is gorgeous. Then I have these pillows which I've literally had I've had forever. I think that's why I don't like the bed sheet, maybe because I need new pillows. I really like this one. My sister bought me this one a few years ago. I like that design. And then this mirror I got from the charity shop where I used to work. To be fair, quite a few things in here are from there. So yep, that mirror is. Show you the detail because I think it's really quite pretty. So it's like got gold in it, and I don't know, I just think it's really nice. So there it is. I just like it. On the floor, I don't really know where to put my art sometimes. So here I have a painting that I did not long ago of a lady in a bubble who's a little bit tipsy. And then I have this footstool. Again, I've had that forever. Now this archway is beautiful, okay? I really like it. However, it is a bit of a pain because this is a big room, but I can't really put my bed anywhere. Unless I put my bed there, like there's not that many other areas where I could put the bed. Otherwise, I would have put it here, obviously. But no, it's very nice. This is full of things that I got from the charity shop. So this is from the charity shop where I used to work. This little glass thing is, I don't know what it is, but I just love it. I just think it's like something I'll always have. I don't know why I'm out of breath. So, and then these pictures, like back here, there's one, and then there's one under there and under there. So they're actually just cutouts from old calendars that I used to have. I don't know who the artist is, but it's really quite beautiful, like the way she does it. So yeah, I love that. Wine, that's wine I get from like for presents and things. I love wine, but I don't drink it very often because I'm not a big drinker. I just love that label. So yeah, whenever I get a nice bottle of wine, I like to pop it there because it makes me feel like a classy lady. Like random little ornaments like that I get over the years. And then candles and me. I'm sorry if I keep saying by the way, it's like an ongoing issue. This is a painting that I did of my nan's house and I never finished it, but I really want to. I'll show, like, you just can't, it's just not done, but my nan's in a care home now, so the last time I went there, I wanted to remember it. I can't talk too much because I'm going to cry. But yeah, so, oh, that's my nan's house, but I've yet to finish it. Here's some books, and in there, again, there's just some more, like, lyrics and things. These are really cool, actually. They're just little postcards of this artist. You literally get loads, and they're off my friend, which is very sweet of her. So, yeah. I don't know loads about art history. I did do it at uni for a bit, but then I left. But it does fascinate me. But I'm not a big historian. I just love colourful art, and yeah, I'm a bit simple in some ways. This was the lid of a candle, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm just going to keep that. The only thing is it's quite heavy, so it has to lie down. And then this my sister got me from Morocco. And then I got this from the Guinness factory in Dublin. It had fudge in it. It was very nice. And then here, this isn't always here, but this is a painting I did recently. My subscribers know it's not in my normal style, but I quite like some of the details in here. I don't know, sorry. For purposes of aesthetics, I didn't put my main light on, but I'm aware that it's probably a bit dull. But yeah, it's okay. Like, I probably would do it differently, but there we are. And then behind here, which is what's normally on show, is like a long candle, which is impossible to light. But there we have it. And then I'm just crawling around my room. We come to my shelves. So I'm not the biggest reader in the world. I love books based in Japan. So if you do, I really recommend The Convenience Store by the Sea. That's a really cute book. And then the very popular ones are... Oh my god. Like the Before the Coffee Gets Cold. There's like, I think it's a trilogy, but I haven't read them all. But it's just, at the time I was like, I'm not too sure about this, but it's actually stuck with me. So it was pretty good, obviously. Another book that I loved was Captain Corelli's Mandolin. My brother comes and just like raids my shelves as well. I don't know. But, so yeah, there's my bookshelves. Not a lot going on there. I wish I was a bit more of like a reader, but obviously, I think because I like art, I'm definitely more of a visual person. So, there you have it. This is from Sri Lanka, my sister-in-law's birthplace. She's from Sri Lanka, I don't know how to word it. She's from Sri Lanka, and then they brought me this back, which is pretty beautiful. I got some little shells that I've had since I was about 5. They're from this country, so. And then this little globe, which I bought for my brother very long ago. So, and then I have the classic artist stack of canvases that I start and never finish. Oh gosh, that's actually really annoying. I've just realised that's got stuff on it now. Okay, so note to any artists watching, don't do that. Don't stack canvases face to face. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, in here I have like just lots of different paintings. And then there's another painting I did of a sea. I got the hiccups. Like a coastal little one, which isn't finished. This is a painting that I did very early in my YouTube career with my 64 subscribers. I literally did this 2 years ago. I quite like it. But, and this is another one that I did quite a long time ago. It's very... I don't know. And then in the week, I actually teach kids art. So there we are. This is quite good. We did like a print. So yeah, that's that area. We come over to my little HomeSense table in the UK. I don't know if you have it in America. I know in America there's TJ Maxx, whereas we call it TK Maxx. But I don't know if you have a HomeSense, but they just used to they don't have it in my town anymore, but oh my god, I just love the stuff in there. Then you come to my little board, which I've had forever. Then there's some Polaroid pictures of me and my friends. Another friend. There's my dog Connie, who I love. This is my dog. Obviously now, she's literally lying right there. Yep, and there's me and my siblings when I was growing up and things like that. So, yeah. Here's another painting I did, which I did ages ago. And I like the view through the window and all that. But one of those shoulders ain't quite right. All right. Massive. More canvases. And there's actually some finished paintings down here. Then we come to my mural, which I love. favourite mural I've done, to be honest, which I don't know if that's fair because it's in my room. But yeah, I don't know. I like the fish. My Montserrat plant, or whatever it's called, is very big now. It's almost as tall as me. Whereas when I got it, it was tiny. So that I actually feel like a proud mother over that. Let me step back. I actually stand up. So this is where I spend a lot of my time, to be honest with you. I quite like it here. I do struggle sometimes again with that high window. Like, I wish I had a proper window because when I'm sat there, I can't see out. I can just see the sky. But yeah, so the mural is just like I can't remember. Little stars up there. I'm proud of that fish. That fish is one of like my favourite things ever that I've painted. And I love pink. This was like the beginning of my pink love journey. Now, a lot of the pattern is actually down the bottom, but I obviously covered it up with my desk. But yeah, it pokes through. You can see it. My desk is the cause of a lot of controversy. I can't talk today. Basically, my mum bought it for me, and then she tells me off because I get paint on it, even though she bought it for me to paint on. So it's a bit of an ongoing problem. But yeah, it gradually just gets more and more cluttered. So this used to be kind of empty. Now it's got all sorts in it. This is some tea from Whittard. It's delicious, but I just like the colours. So it just kind of is in there for a little while. This has gotten more and more full. This was one of my first ever paintbrushes. That's a lie. It was the first paintbrush that I used to paint a mural, so I kept it even though I've destroyed it, because when I actually am painting, I become a psycho and I just lose all regard for caring for anything, which is awful. And then these drawers are just, so that's full of things and other things some kids drew, and it just, yeah, it's not great. It's not too bad. Oh, this is another cute Japanese book, but I'm struggling with it a little bit. And then another one. Yeah, just lots of random stuff. And under here is where I keep my oil paints. Now, any artists watching, if you have never painted with gouache before, I really recommend it because it's gorgeous. Sorry guys, I'm back around our storage. So what I was saying is, I don't normally use that on there because I know it's a bit of a fire hazard, but it gives that a really nice orange glow, and I don't leave the room while it's on. I think it's quite cute, really. It's very eclectic, but that's the way I like it. I think, like, if I could paint my walls and put shelves up and things, it wouldn't look as crazy, but it does for now. Here are my bags. That's Connie again. Mwah. And then in here, this is just a load of stuff. So I've got my like bags in there, Christmas tree, some old paintings, and then like that's my bucket bag for when I'm painting like theatre stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna close that. Here I have some little things. So again from HomeSense, do more of what makes you happy, postcards from galleries, and then another painting from Sri Lanka. So that's very nice. And then you come you come over here, and I have a disgusting, my brain's got dead. Oh my God. Disgusting paint palette. Oh, we got movement. Oh my God, I've never heard of it. Here's my paint palette, okay? It's disgusting. I do scrape off the paint every now and then. Sorry, that's really tickled me. I am not proud of this, honestly. I'm not. But I put kumquat on to keep it nice and moist. And then there is another one. And then in this box are just receipts. Oh, it's just receipts, basically, for, like, if I buy something to do with art. Just go around the roadkill. That's actually horrible. All right, Shyla. Here's my naked lady. Quite a few people aren't a big fan of her, but I like her because she gives me body confidence, because she's not, she's curvaceous, and she's looking pretty proud of herself. Her hand's a little bit, but then again, it's a Matisse, so I am not going to be too judgmental. He's done all right for himself. The white border with the cream does kill me slightly, but also I just don't really have it in me to, like, care too much. And then on here, I have my glasses, a picture of me. My boyfriend says I look like Rumpelstiltskin with my old dog called Ben. I do look a little bit freaky in that one, I can't lie. My jewellery, which I have lost nearly all my earrings at this point. And then in here, in my drawers, so I have like miscellaneous things. I have tops, and then like bedding. And then my laundry basket, which is far too small and annoying. And then I'm back around at my door again. So here you have it, guys. Here is my room. And I do like it. I wish that my windows were a bit bigger sometimes because I really don't get a lot of sunlight. And it would be great if I could paint my walls more, but I can't, so this is it for now. But I really love it, and I know how lucky I am to live here. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'm sorry to my subscribers. I know it's not a normal kind of video, and I hope you like my room. It feels a bit weird showing people on the internet your bedroom, but here we are. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful week. Mwah.